Day 8, welcome back to Blueprints. I'm really excited right now because I finally had a chance to start going back and editing videos, and two things have changed. Number one, my little paper notebook here that I've been going with, it's got some great stuff in it. I've still got some things I need to refer to and transfer over, but there's just too many things that starting where I am now on at day 8 now, but having had a few days of looking around and solving some things and realizing that where I might have missed something, etc., and then going back and watching some of the earlier videos of the stuff that I just flat out missed or moved too fast to get a note on it, etc. Like, oh my god, I swear I think this game might be about 100 times bigger than I originally thought it was going to be, which is fantastic. I love it. I just, holy crap, I don't know how big this video series is going to be. I found myself in the first video saying, I'm going to play through this game, and then just while I recover from my sickness, or not sickness, from my surgery, the start to finish couple weeks there, and I'll just upload them all at once, probably. No. This is going to take me forever. Hopefully not just because I suck at it, but because there's just that many puzzles, which is kind of what it feels like right now. Because there's a lot of things like I'm starting to pay more attention to, and then I noticed there's a few things that I suspect that I'm going to be testing out right now, and I'll get into that in a second. And some stuff that I really, really want to verify. So, things that I'm looking for on this route that you'll start hearing me mention today: chess pieces. I keep noticing them and pointing them out, and I've taken a couple of notes for where I found them in rooms, because it always seems to be the same chess piece, which makes a certain amount of sense in some cases, like the bishop being in the chapel, and I know I've mentioned that before. I don't know if that's anything, but there's just frickin' everywhere. So I'm starting to take notes of what rooms have what chess pieces in them, because it's based on the room, not the location. Speaking of which, based on the location, not the room, I don't remember by what day it was, I noticed that going through the same space on the board showed me the same, because like I've noticed the pictures where I noticed, like in the commissary, there's the thing on the ball that says with and without. And after a couple of runs through that, I looked at it, I was like, wait a second, that's this word with and without a particular letter. And I don't remember what the picture was that where I noticed it. I haven't gotten to that editing video yet, but it was one of those where it's like, and I know the one before that was like bride and a bridge, so the G was the missing letter. And then I kind of realized somewhere in this, in the editing, and I know I've noticed it, I just hadn't said anything really, is that it seems to be the same pictures paired up all over the place. I keep noticing the same two pictures together, regardless of what room they're in. And I don't know if I'm seeing the same two pictures in this room and in this room at the same, on the same day. But it seems to always be, it looks like one of the rooms still always had the same two pictures in it, regardless of what day it was. So I'm assuming there's a puzzle there that I need to solve. And so I've got a couple of the rooms written down, and I've got a grid laid out for with, without word, and then the missing letter, and to see if I can make sense of it. There's a couple where I glancing at the picture, I just turned too fast in the video. I'm like, I don't know what that was, damn it. And then it's hard to keep track of where the hell I am on the map in any particular video, and then come back and say, well, let's see, when do I get to that grid square on a different day? And try and check then. So like it's just so as I edit, I might still pick a couple of more out, but I'm definitely going to be checking on them as I go to, number one, verify this theory, and number two, if it's right, start recording them. So that's another thing I'm looking for. Other things that I'm looking at this time specifically, if I can find them, I'm taking screenshots of notes and stuff so I have them better for reference. I'm counting bird baths. I just have realized when I was doing with the outdoor section where I discovered it on day one, there were bird baths over there that I really didn't even pay attention to. And I was like, well, there's also bird baths out front. There's a surprising number of bird baths around. Don't know. So I'm going to count the bird baths and make note of where I find the bird baths. So I'm trying to take note of weird stuff like that right now and hope that it works out. I'm also noting down dates and people and family tree relationships, because I also realized that on one of those notes, I'm like, who is it talking about? Like, I didn't even remember that I'm Simon. Like, there was a reference, I think, to a Simon somewhere. I'm like, who's Simon? And it just didn't click. Oh, yeah, that's me. So I realize there's a lot more going on here, and I need to take better notes than what scribbling down rather haphazardly in my little notebook over here. So I have a computer, a OneNote thing opened up over here with all my stuff in it that I'm keeping track of now. So you'll see me refer to that and take notes over there really fast periodically. So let's get into this. The first thing I know, there's these pictures that are here always the same day. They're both cards. So that's not a whether that's a queen and an ace. That's a spade and a diamond. What else is about it? Oh, it's a face card. Face and ace. Haha. Again, I don't know if these are right. Like some of these, like it seems to make sense, but I also originally a couple videos ago was thinking sand and ampersand and was wondering why amper was the missing thing. So, and it took me a hot second to figure out it was probably just sand and. So the S was missing. Yeah. So I don't know if this is right, but this is what I'm marking down. Picture pairs. This is the front hall. So this is ace, and I'm going with face with an F missing. Okay, so I think I've only got like maybe half a dozen, now seven-ish, figured out, assuming I'm right. So, yeah. All right, so before I do anything else, I need to make sure I pick this up, because I have no idea where I'm going to use it. I want to go back to that outdoor bunker place, and because I did on a previous one to start the day off. I know it takes a few steps to do, but I think there's some still ideas I might get there. Okay. Because I still am kicking myself on that first video, walking up to this gate and going, oh, look, it'll be a shortcut to get back there. If I had just frickin', see, look, birdbath. If I had just opened that gate, I would have saved myself a little bit. Yeah, might have had some options here earlier. Ooh, schoolhouse. This is new. Items or trade doesn't really do me any good, so there may be a benefit to waiting later in the day before coming here on some days to try for the trading post. Or the root cellar early. Again, reason to come here early and then hope for a shovel. Or if I have a shovel stored, for instance. 8 classrooms. Okay, let's do that, because I should do it. Okay. Oh, hey, look, a dig spot. Oh. Yes. Sledgehammer. I might be slightly high on energy here from all the things I'm planning and thinking of now. Oh, what do we got? Closing address. For the last 38 years, it has been my closing address, excuse me. Been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it may look by your modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant. Okay, if it's a schoolhouse, I don't know if that's an alternate spelling of reluctant, like, some archaic thing. I don't know. So one of the things I'm doing is also taking pictures of stuff. So, real fast. Because I want to be able to come back and look at that. We are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention in my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on our behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dared not even dream. That dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal, and my reluctant successor, who I might add forced me to give this speech, so I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more than I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps in building Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. Those children are going to be confused AF trying to get through this house. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild, those here whose parents before them I have also taught and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace, and yet what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon-cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end? No, I like that one. We're good. Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. Oh? Was there to be a gift for Miss Peterson? Okay. The other thing I really am interested in doing if things work out is I noticed in the dark room some stuff that I really wish I had a magnifying glass for, and I don't remember going back to the dark room on a day with a magnifying glass, so hopefully that's not a missed opportunity on my part, because there's stuff I definitely want to look at. Oh? Whoa!
The beacons of Minas City! The beacons are lit! Gun knuckles for 8!
Okay. Blue flame. Herbie. Hey, wasn't that one of the kids named? From the letter? See, this is the things I don't remember because I didn't write stuff down before. Not properly, anyway. Okay, so this is a dig spot. Should I find myself back in this area with a shovel? Can I take the... I want to take the lantern. Give me the lantern! Can't open or do anything else here. Okay. So this furnace turned on a blue light. A blue flame out there. Yeah, and it appears I cannot get up that way because the when you come this way it puts the log across when you come north to south, but coming south to north the log isn't there, so you can't use this to try and get up to the garage door, for instance, which wouldn't do you any good because the garage door's freaking closed until you go through it. Okay, so where was that? That was... Where is that balcony? I know I recognize it. Yeah, it's out there. Well, what the hell is going to happen out there now? I'm assuming it's going to take all 4 lit before something happens. I'm curious if that's now going to stay that way permanently, if that's one of those permanent changes. Because that would really suck if I have to figure out 4 different flames and get them all done in the same day, which is not to say they're not going to make me do it. But I didn't even know those lit on fire, so we have progress. Let's go. Okay. Okay, now, if... Okay, I haven't gotten this one yet. Okay, library. Oh... but then it's a frickin' dead end there. That's just mean. Oh no, it would turn right. It would turn a corner. Oh, hello. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do the library. And continue poking around and stuff. Oh, that means I get to check a new book out, I think. Okay, so this is prayer beads and a crowbar. Bar? Bare hand? No, they're not bare hands. I'm assuming bashing stick isn't it. What else we got here? They're praying. Pray. Paying. Prying. Pry bar. Not crowbar, a pry bar. And pray. Maybe. I'm just like starting to subtract letters from words until I find another word that works. Okay, so let's try that. Okay, so we're going to go pry and pray. So A is the missing letter. Okay, back to what we're doing. Oh, haha. Smash, smash. Oh, yeah, buddy. Okay, we are off to a great start today. I am digging this. All right. I'll figure out what I want to. Why are you empty? That seems ridiculous that there's books sitting on pedestals that are not usable compared to everything else that's here. Okay. Okay, I did that one already, and I need to take like some screenshots of it later. I guess we're just kind of gonna at this point. I don't know what any of the rest of these might be, so I'm just gonna kind of work through them. And I'm gonna go for the fixed stars because I know there's observatories, so maybe this will give me some info about more stuff in the stars, and we'll go with that one next. And just every time I come through the library, I'll just do a different one and take some notes and go from there. Anything different up here? So it always pays to look around. The records, probably not. Total days, yep. Yep. Aha! Wait, red letters. I found a red letter somewhere the other day. I haven't gone to that video editing yet, so I don't remember exactly what it said. Crud. Okay, but it's tracking that for some reason. Okay. Will there be blue letters? Because we have red notes and blue notes. So maybe blue letters too? Green letters? There's green rooms. Upgrade discs. Okay. Alright. Still don't see anything of interest around here. Love this. Okay, how's my scrapbook looking? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so let's see. Timelines. Herbert's will was recorded on the 18th. So this is saying on 11/5. Everything seems to be... I think this is 1993 is the current year. Okay. Again, I'm tracking everything I can think of right now. I'm still curious, why is the picture of the orchard up there? I mean, because the orchard itself has been driving me nuts. That is true. I cannot pass up the parlor. That's still the same. Bite me with the contraptions. Okay, and I know there's at least one stamp I've seen to backtrack. I think I saw another one somewhere. I don't know why the sprig of, what is that, holly, mistletoe, something? Okay, so there's still a lot more to go in that scrapbook, I assume. Okay, but I am excited. We are making what seems to be some very good progress today so far. Always seems to be room for stuff to go wrong. All right, so we're heading north. A classroom. When drafting in the classroom, you may draw new floor plans one time for each diagram type thing in your house. I don't have any bloody gems though. Okay, the Great Hall. Oh, I'm miffed. I just found the Great Hall. I was going back on that video and I'm a little irritated. But I have keys. I think we're gonna have to do it. Because last time, this led out to an actual direction, right? You know, it's even with the line on the wall and led out to a direction. That one did not. This one had a lever in it and another key. I assume the key might have been just because I also had a metal detector, which makes metallic things pop up more likely. I'm assuming that because of this game, I'm assuming this is going to be random every time I come through here, though. So, to make sure I don't get stuck in here, first things first, we're going to unlock this one because this should be an assured exit. Ooh, hey, a gem. Yeah, buddy. Okay, oh, and while I'm in here, pictures. Gotta remember to look for pictures. They're probably hiding behind the doors. Damn it. Okay. And chess pieces. Okay, so a necktie and a cake tier. Or not a cake tier, like a dessert. Well, tier. Tie and tier. Okay. Where am I? Tie and tier R. Okay. See, this is feeling like at the very least, I'm finding the missing letters. I don't know if my theory about them staying in the same place is correct. Hence me taking notes on all this stuff until I find one that I've already solved and can double check. Which I think the one to the west of me, yeah, I have an idea on it, so that might be where I go next. That so looks like something I'm gonna have to unlock. Okay, chess piece. Where am I? I'm in the den. And that is a pawn. Okay. Ha. I probably missed one already for all I know. Oh, I didn't even look in the library. Alright, if I go back through. Okay. Now, if I'm right, when I go to this next room to the west, where'd it go? Picture pairs. There will be a picture of a crow and someone rowing, like a row, or something like that. I don't remember the picture, I just wrote the words down. Okay, observatory would be cool. I'd rather not, though. Yet. Because again, I only have one gem. Conference room. Okay. Okay, this red note. What is the red note here? The safe code 9083. Okay. So, and I have that. I know. Yeah. Okay. So here, yes. There's a person in a rowboat, a row, and a crow. So this is our. Okay. I think my theory pans out. I think I'm good. I'm going to definitely keep track of all this stuff as I go. Okay. And now, if I find anything like distributes gems to all these things, I know to come here because there's a ton of stuff here waiting for me now. What do we got? Come on. Okay, security. Ooh, but storeroom would be really nice. Bedroom would get me back into the Great Hall and lock off that bottom corner, which I mean, I think I want the storeroom just for the resources at this point. And I don't have this letter yet, so it doesn't matter what room I do, I'm definitely going to do it. I don't have anything new to add to my ideas in security, so there's nothing for me new there at the moment, like one of those discs or something. I think I'm just going to go storeroom to get the resources. What the hell? Okay, those are blueprints. That's a biplane. Plane and a plan? Plane and plan? That's what I'm going with. And a pawn. Okay, and we're at... Okay, storeroom. Do I have that one written down yet? Yes, okay, I knew that. Alright. I think that was one of the first ones that I wrote down as a chess piece location. I've only got a couple of those written down, to be honest. Okay, now I'm back to here. I've got some keys now to work with in that Great Hall if I want to try. Let's see what the conference room yields. Ha, billiard room. There's some goodness going on there. Or the garage. I don't need it for the shortcut. But the keys are nice. 3 more keys would be fantastic right now. I love my billiard room though. Damn it. To the garage. Because I'm going back to that room with all the keys. I also want to see, is this not still open? Okay, so maybe there will be new treasure in there each time if I manage to open it. Okay, and what do we have? We have card and car. Okay, that one's pretty simple. This is north of Row and Crow, so this is card. Okay. Yeah, we're making progress. We're making progress. Any tools around? Anybody? Spare salt shaker? Shovel? Propane tank I can pick up and chuck at something to make it blow up? I don't know. Tape guns. There's a lot of tape guns around. I'm not counting tape guns yet. I have not yet reached that level of madness. Although, depending on how much longer the game takes, I might. Okay. Okay, so we're going here. Alright. Now we have some extra keys to play with. I'm not going this way to the storeroom, obviously, although I won't know which one of these might actually lead to it. So let's start on this side. Do it. Okay. And the lever! Okay, so the lever was in the northeast corner. Now it's in the southeast corner. So the locations will, in fact, change. But this is the same lever opening the same door of the antechamber. Curiouser and curiouser. Okay, so now let's try this one. I'm gonna open to a dead end. Okay, I was actually honestly kind of half expecting that. Okay, and now if I'm right about my theory, this will open up and offer a back way to get over there, because there's still got to be... Haha! Okay. theories being proven right. Okay. Chapel, not a horrible idea. Spare room. I don't need to go back to the great entrance hall. Pantry would just put me right back there. Give me some steps because there's usually food in the pantry. Not a horrible idea, actually. Or the chapel. I've got money for the moment, at least. Into the pantry, pick up some steps, and go out the east side of the... Hopefully pick up steps. Yep, there's my apple. And that has not changed. Bridget. I have not made note of Bridget's name yet. Bridget. Person who does the shopping? Grocery shopping? I don't know. Okay. I don't feel a need to take a picture of this particular thing. Extra, only 2. I was hoping for 3. I don't know why. Okay. Okay. Okay, and here we have Bridge and Bride. Do I know this one yet? I don't think so. I do not. Okay, so we have... Right above the entrance hall, we have Ride, Bridge. So G. Okay, so currently I have the EIGH across the rank 2, I guess I should call it. So rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Rank 2, I have 4 of them across so far. So I have EIGH. So I'm guessing the farthest east one is going to be a T, and that's going to spell the word 8. Because that's the only thing I can think of, or unless we're wrapping around like from, you know, the row above it to spell out sleigh or something. I don't know. But that's the first thing that popped into mind. Okay, groovy. And no chess pieces here. Okay, yeah, because the where the Great Hall is, I found a picture of stars and a picture of stairs. So I was the letter there. That's one of the ones that I have worked out from an earlier video. Okay, let us continue. Oh, the dark room. Oh, my package has been delivered to the mail room. That makes it a freaking dead end. Not that far to backtrack to get up to the den, at least. I hate blocking this off, but I really want to know what that whole package thing is. This is a day of exploration and stuff. Darkroom is important, but I need a magnifying glass first, really to test what I want to in there, and I'm going to need the breaker room as well. So there's 2 things I need to figure out before I can really worry about the darkroom. So let's do mailroom, because I really want to know what's up with that package. An amateur lockpick kit and gems. Okay, is it just going to give me like random goodies then? Okay. I'm just going to take a quick shot of this in case, for all I know, the address of the company is important. Groovy. Okay, well, I mean, that'll save me on keys, too. I still kind of want... I would like... Okay, do I have this one? No. Okay, wait, do I? Grab, stop it. No, okay, so that is a safety pin. I'm assuming pin, because it's always like one-word things here. And a Pine tree. And I have AFE in the middle there. I need the two corners. Okay. All right, and without the magnifying glass, I can't test. I can't get that stamp for whatever that's worth. Is that still the same? 453478. Yep, okay. So that, whatever that is, has not changed. Another packing tape gun. And I would need a magnifying glass to read what's under that thing. Okay, I would like to take a screenshot of this thing just for reference, even though I wrote it down last time that I was in here. Okay. And I don't think there was anything else. Okay, well that's nice to know. I mean, it's random results, but what the hell? I can have myself ship stuff for free, and just sort of see what I get then. Groovy. Okay. Let's head back to the Great Hall. Did I check the library for chess pieces yet? Okay, no, I didn't think so. Alright. Alright, and now, let's try the lockpick. Yes! Okay, now I need the security room again. Or any of the upgrade places. Okay. Let's try you. Fine. Save myself one key with that so far. Dead end. Okay, so then this one would just be a door straight through to the storeroom, which would be a dead end right now, so that would be a really big waste. Okay, so but no hidden, like they didn't hide the pictures in here anywhere. Okay. Interesting. I guess you would have to figure this one out on different days of stuff. Okay, I did this one. Yep, that's the tier and the tie. Okay. Well, the commissary would lead to a dead end, even though I would really love to get into the commissary right now. The Nook would be a dead end. So, chapel it is the only thing that lets me progress. Fortunately, I've got some money. And there's the bishop. Yep. Nothing changed in here. Just gonna look around, see if there's anybody left anything in the pews. On the floor, you never know. Someone might have brought their metal detector to church and left it sitting here. You know, like you do. Okay. Guest bedroom would obviously be a terrible idea. Courtyard would give me some options. I'll take it. Maybe I'll find a shovel. Shovel, shovel, shovel. Nope, but I'll take a box I can bash open. Score. And multiple dig spots. Oh, now I really want a shovel. Okay. Okay. Green rooms do not cost money to draft, but a dead end. Nook. Oh, there's no way out of this for me. I can't advance further north anymore. Fudge puppies. Always on the days when I have so many resources, I find myself closed off so damn early. I mean, an extra key is not going to do me crap good right now, but it leave the open. Maybe I'll find something. Alright, I'll hit the closet, see what I can find. Do I have... Oh, I need to... Oh, well, letter, pictures, and stuff in here. Didn't even look. No pictures in here. Okay. I don't have this room either. Okay. But, okay, let's look at the closet. Hey, a key I won't be able to do anything with. And sleep mask. The first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5 steps? Okay. I had wondered what that was. Now I know. Okay, that is a... mountain? No, it's a peak and a pea pod. Ha 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 ha! A peak. So many places. Like I know. Like what was the one that I saw? It was a like the spine was with something. I haven't. I need to go back and look at that part of the video because I had already passed that before I hit on my idea. So as I edit videos, I will probably also try and make some notes on any rooms just as I come across. But by and large, I'm going to try and fill them in as I actually play the game because I want to play more than I want to edit. Okay, so I mean, useful at least now. I know what the mask does. So I know whether or not to spend money on it. Okay. Running out of options here. Alright. The bedroom would give me steps. Yay. I'm more interested. I could do the observatory and up my star count, which would give me another star, but then that's it for the day. Bedroom at least lets me keep going. I want to see what else I can roll, because maybe I can roll that security room. Oh, because I've got the disc that's going to go to waste at this point. I've got to risk it. I don't even know if the security room can show up on this side of the house, damn it. Okay, I'm in, this should be a bat and a bath. There's the bath. There's the bat. Haha, okay. And a pawn. Okay, bedroom. Okay. The finger statue. It's so random, I need to take note of it. Anything else to... Oh, I need... Okay, so in... Was it in that vision thing that I saw, the Zoltar machine, that it mentioned the crescent, the crescent moon on a rogue door or something, and I saw this picture somewhere, so I need to take this because, again, I'd love to be here with a magnifying glass and see if I can get a better look at that thing. I'm trying to solve things the real way. Like, I'm not going to go in and zoom in on these pictures I'm taking to solve stuff. I'm going to try and legitimately come back here with a magnifying glass and... Okay, again, a classroom. Which I haven't done. The drawing room would be really friggin' nice to, but, you know, but... It would at least give me another chance. And I don't have any other drafting style rooms in my house right now, right? So I wouldn't really get any bonuses from that I don't get from the drawing room, but it would be the first time in the classroom. Screw it. It's a new room to help me explore stuff. That is how colors work, yes. But the layout might be significant. Actually, I'm going to take a picture of the whole board just because I'm suspicious because there's the border around the outside. Ah, stop it. That has a particular pattern, maybe. Because blue, there's a green and then the light and then the gray, then the blue, then the violet, then the light, then the red. Blue, lavenderish, then red, then purple, then yellow, then red, then blue, then it's not in like color wheel order around the border there, so that may or may not be significant. So I'm just taking a picture of the whole thing. I'm glad to see there's not a hamster trapped in this classroom. One hamster trapped in this house is enough, thank you. Oh, look, an apple. Color worksheet. Fill in each object below with its correct color. What? I mean, I don't know about the flag. Red fire hydrant, green broccoli. They don't have silver for the lightsaber. I'm assuming that's actually blueprints. Green, purple grapes. So what's with the... Okay, there's like 3 different flags on there. Yellow banana, blue water, orange pumpkin... I'm assuming red wagon, because how stereotypical is that? I can't do anything with it. I mean, if I had a paint set or something. I don't know. Anybody's report cards? Little Timmy a bad student? Oh. Okay, here we go.
You must really like red. Okay, Caleb really likes red. Not a clue. 2 out of 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, so 2 of those are correct. So the flags, it would seem, are not red. Process of elimination here. See, so coming down to this room was, so far at least, a good idea. Okay. Freddy got 9 out of 12 correct. Go, Fred. And his favorite color is also red. He just needs to work on some capitalization issues, I think. Okay, so, red wagon, blue water, pumpkin, banana, hydrant, grapes, broccoli. So I'm assuming the purple gecko is wrong. So that's 1 wrong. Okay. Again, have pictures to compare to help me out with this. B+. Everybody likes red. Everybody likes red. Suspicious. Okay, but now we have 10 out of 12 correct. Okay. And is there one more? Yes, who we got here? Benny. Also likes red, shockingly enough, I know. Each color is only used twice. Important information. Okay. And then we're back to Caleb, who really likes red. Okay, well, so I know none of the flags are red. Okay, so of the 3 mountainous, or of the 3 flags there, red, yellow, orange, red, orange, yellow, let's put them in the right order. Okay, and the heart. And the... Okay, so none of them can be red. We got that part. Okay? Each color can only be used twice. Okay, 2 purple, 2 blue, 2 green, 2 red, 2 orange, 2 yellow. Okay, so that's not the issue here. The Lizard is green. The blueprints are blue. The red, okay, so red is correct. The pumpkin. Okay. Grapes are grape. Okay. All the individual things are colored correctly, so the error is in 2 of the flags are wrong, 1 of the flags is right. So, RJ is 2 flags are wrong, 1 flag is right. Okay, now Freddy had yellow flag, yellow mountain, green hourglass, and orange heart, and had 9 things correct. 1 of the things he had wrong was he had a purple lizard, though. And he had the blueprints were miscolored. So that's 2 mistakes right there, which means only 1 of his flags was wrong. Okay, so that tells me that the yellow is probably the mountain flag. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. And so if the yellow is mountain, that means either hourglass is orange or heart is purple. They can't both be true. So the hourglass is either orange or green, and the heart is either purple or orange. Okay, now let's compare down back to Benny here. I'll bring it up on the screen for everyone to look at. Okay. Okay, so we have 10 or 12, so the blue mountain I'm saying is wrong. The red gecko I'm saying is wrong, which means the other 2 flags are correct. So, what did I say? Either the hourglass was... Okay, so that means that the heart flag is definitely going to be orange. Okay, because between Benny... Oh, his only mistakes are his 2 out of 12, so his only mistakes are a wrong gecko and a wrong blue flag, which means the heart flag should be orange and the hourglass should be purple. And let me double check the logic against the other ones that I was looking at. Okay, so Freddy had 3 mistakes. Heart flag orange, mountain flag yellow correct. So purple gecko is his 1 mistake. Yellow prince is 2. So the flag was wrong, so this one can't be green. And his 2 mistakes were violet. He had to say the right number of colors, so the violet had to be 1 of the 2. Okay, yeah.
Okay, we're good. We got it solved. Groovy. Okay. First grade, huh? A very big red flag there. And just in case colors and letters, colors and numbers become a thing. And the 8 is sideways. I suspect everything. Okay. Oh, here we go. As a cart, a mine cart, and a car. Picture pairs. And I should be right there. Yep, okay, that's a T. Suspicion confirmed. So the rank 2 spells the word 8. Or whatever that's worth. Alright, now what I would really love is some form of computer room through this door. Something with a terminal I can insert a disk. Or code check works too. Because I can store that disk, damn it. Yeah. I'm not even going to... I mean, I could risk a redraw. Three redraws. Office, perfect. And I have gems. Done. I really want to visit the boudoir again, damn it. But no, we're doing office. All right. Okay, and now I'm in the bottom corner. I don't have this letter yet. I've never been... Have I been in the office at all? I don't think so. None of this... This is not looking familiar. Okay. A deer... Heart... A stag and tag? No, stop. Why are you... Sorry, it's formatting. There. Okay, eighths. Baifs, cafes, cafes. 8 cafes. Dafes, Yafes, Fafes, Gafes, Hafes. I have Jafe, Case, Lafes, Mafes, Nafes, Pafes, Rafes, Safes. 8 safes. There are safes in this game. Tafes. Okay, so it's either cafes or safes. Are my guesses. 8 cafes or 8 safes. Based on the lack of cafes so far in this game, I'm going with safes. Okay. Oh, hello. You look like probably a king? Would that be a king or the queen? Probably. If it's this dude's office, I'm guessing it's the king. Office. Had some serious love for, what is that? It's not a 20, is it? Is it a 20? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be. Yeah, I've definitely not been in here before. Yes, please. Insert disc, insert disc, insert disc. Oh. What are we gonna get here? Parlor. Okay. I love the parlor, so 3 gem prize. 2. Why would I want 2 wind up keys? No, I don't want that. Like, I'm not afraid of opening the wrong box. You're pretty good at the logic puzzles so far. But I try to avoid the red rooms, and I don't want. No, we're gonna go with the 3 gem prize. Okay then. And another upgrade disc? Oh my god, holy crap, awesomeness. Dude. Okay, for considering how little of the house I explored today, this is a fantastic day. Do it again. Do it again. Yes. Okay, actually kind of joke there. Ooh, the Nook. I go through there a lot. What you got for me? 2 key Nook, a key and bacon and eggs. Always draw the library when drafting in this room. Ooh. And the library then drafts, usually like a rare room is the next one off of that. Oh my lord, that sounds like it'd be really useful to have. I mean, the bacon and eggs, don't get me wrong, extra steps never hurts. The extra key definitely never hurts. But the library, anytime I get the Nook. I'm doing it. Hopefully that doesn't mean that's the only way I get the library, come to think of it. So I have a sledgehammer, looking to see if I can bash anything. Really love their pointing hands. Okay. Any chairs? No. Okay, I got something to read, and I need to log into this terminal for real here. Oh, and finally a drawer I can actually interact with. Whoa, what are you? Speaking of safes. Okay, 9083 is in fact not the safe code. And so it was on the red letter, I suppose. What else we got here? What do we got here? What are we doing here? Okay, Bridget. Please check if any of the books matching these titles are available for purchase in Readington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Hall of the Lord, Passing of the Baron, Herrings of the Major. I had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be Hearings or Herrings. But knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Okay. Okay, what? Anything else in here? The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken. Okay, that must be the lever piece that I keep finding. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Okay, well, we've seen the east lever operating out of the main hall. No idea where the west lever operates from. Haven't seen it yet. And now the broken lever is in the greenhouse. Okay, so if I ever find greenhouse, I know to use said lever there should I happen to have said lever with me. Move out of the way chair. I want to, if that picture is anything over there. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so now I'm in the office. Let's see what we can do via the computer. Okay. May chamber currently on the estate. I haven't seen in each staff member's room. I haven't seen anything. I can hold this because I really don't want this to be like a one-time thing and then I screw it up. I don't think it'll hurt anything because I don't think there's anything there. Spread gold. Yay! So they should all be in the conference room, which I think I have this time. Okay. Seriously, I really want to just tell it to put in the same frickin' password I've been using the whole bloody time.
Okay, what can we do from here? Does the office where I can check email? Electronic mail. Okay, there's punching in and out. Temporary disabled. Okay, yep. Okay. Staff announcements. What do we got? We're all rooting for you. Yay! Schedule change. Temporarily disabled. Okay. Special orders? Ah, yes. Okay. Special orders. Okay, so I think I put a magnifying glass in before at one point. I don't remember what I haven't had it put in, though. I'm 90% certain I put a magnifying glass in, though. And probably a brass compass, maybe, since I didn't know what it was. Hell, I don't remember, and I haven't edited all of those yet. Fine. Okay, now what I really want. Okay, so you have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist through this confounded electronic typewriter, and Bellich. Okay, and that was on November 1st. Again, I'm keeping track of all the things. Christoph was the chauffeur who was irresponsible. So, Hartley. Okay. Dave, yes, that is the correct functionality. Also, when you're out here next week, please test the correct sequences. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Thanks for the due diligence on this project. What? Okay, well, that one's worth a screenshot. Okay. State changes. Dear Herbert, from Mick and Mick. We just wanted to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. So this will was... okay. Interesting. That was on 10/7. On November 5th was the headline stating Baron names nephew provisional heir, so that was when presumably the will was played, so he's dead. So this is like a month before Herbert died, was when he made the changes to the will, with a premonition. Okay, do we have foul play? The vac indicator lights installed per instructions have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. Okay. Okay. Which I think I saw a note somewhere else put to... I need the 5 pop-ups to all be purple before the 6th one will turn purple. Okay, so this coincides with what I read on a previous thing. I don't know what the hell this does, the vac. But at least that confirms what I already knew. Okay. So his response then... Okay. So blue, when it's off, is then I push it to blue, then I push it to green, then it goes to white. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, now this is starting to make more sense. Okay. Fine.
Okay. Well, this was a profitable room, no matter what. I got my... Oh. Okay. Can't do anything else with that. Glad I looked. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we have stag and tag. We have king, chess piece. There's the camera that he was using in all the darkroom pictures. I have a picture of that. Origami birds. There better not be a thing with origami birds, because I'm kind of running at my wit's end of trying to track things. Damn it. Okay. Nothing else seems to offer any options here. Would the code be something in the room?
What do we have in the room? Anything with numbers in the room? No numbers on you. We have emails, all the dates on the emails. Did I get a picture of that? Yes. Why is that one different? March of the count. Why is that not in red? We got nothing. 5-letter word, 4-letter word, 6-letter word, 5-letter word. Flight, march, fall, passing. Hearing? Do you have any numbers on you? No. Ah, this is frustrating. As are most things in this game. I love that I got 2 discs upgraded. That's fantastic. Turn the lamp off. No. 20-sided dice. I know they're not dice, but... At this point, I'm just looking to see if anything kicks off an on-screen indicator that I might have missed. Tell me your secrets.
I don't see anything with numbers or dates. I do want to go check out that the conference room to see what happened with the gold that it tried to disperse. Let's see what the end result there is. There are no numbers in this room. I can't think of anything that it would give me as a clue then. So maybe because I found that thing that said the safe code 9083, but it was in red. And I can't think of a way to rearrange those numbers that would mean anything. Although 93 is the year that all this stuff seems to be taking place in. 8093? 0893? I don't know. So 0893. Alright, I got nothing. I'm assuming that means the clues to this and the solution is somewhere else in the house, and I just have to find it and bring it back to this room and know what in the hell it's referring to. Because nothing else is kicking off anything visually here. So much progress. And again, I hate it when there's these codes and stuff that I still have to find. Ugh. Alright, so quick backtrack over to... where am I going? Can I put in another request in the mailroom? Or was that a one-time deal? That would really be annoying if I wasted it on a day when I got nothing done, when I have so many resources. Conference room is where I'm headed. Chapel. Are there paintings in the chapel to work with? I don't think so. No, just a bunch of candles that I can't light. And weird iconography. Are those all servants? I don't think I really... That's a farmer. A chimney sweep. A horse instructor, rider. Not just a pitchforks over on the farmer. A cook. A maid. And a super maid. Okay, these might actually bear some quick worthy of pictures in case there's any sort of significance. Okay, those are taken. Sorry about that. Oh my god, look at all the money now that I can't use. And you evil thing. Or is there a safe in this room, maybe? That it's also gonna lie to me about. Oh my god, so much money. Alright, well, I know how that works now. Hello. Okay, so the question now will be if that resets to unlit tomorrow. Alright, I have random countings, bird baths. I don't know what I'm doing. Benches, stuff. There's the perpetually dark room, which can't seem to find any sort of flashlight or torch that would let me do anything in here. Now, in the pictures, there's the tree that... What is... Oh, there's a smokestack over there. Okay, so in the pictures, there's a tree that's still here that this stump now seems to be. So I'm assuming that's significant. I believe I've already tried 90... 33. Okay, and I'm out of numeric options for that. So there's a picture of the orchard with the tree still here. That's one of the things I want to look at in the darkroom in the hopes that it's got some details or a secret on it. Not a bloody clue what this little bunker place is still. And with that, I am stuck again. And I believe that draws day 8 to a close. As every day is, it's so frustrating no matter how useful and how much progress I make. It's so frustrating. What is that? I've got the red envelope there, but it won't let me read it from here. So is that just the fact that I have one red letter? I don't know. Alright, let's call it a day. Okay, I mean, I got through 3 new rooms. It doesn't say anything about the blue flame like being a permanent change, but at least I know how to turn that blue flame on. So if I can solve the other ones, maybe I can find a way of doing them all at the same time. That's where I'm at. This has been a really long video. It's like almost twice as long as I was intending, just because certain things took forever. It's going to be cut down a lot as I'm chopping out a bunch of stuff, like me taking screenshots and things. Anyway, I feel like I'm making progress. I feel like I'm getting somewhere, but it makes me just feel like I haven't even scratched the surface. Oh my god. So, join me and enjoy the pain. Let me know in the comments if you've how you're doing on this game, if you've played it. And these are going to be coming out probably pretty irregularly as I edit these videos and get them out, because this is going to be out for. This is going to take me forever to get this game, I think. So, anyway, thanks a lot. Like and subscribe. Come back for the rest of the series. Check out some of the other videos while you're here on the channel, and hope to see you in the comments. Hope everybody's having a great day. Good night.